quadratic equation. So quadratic equation, it is an equation of degree 2. That means this type of equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is an equation of degree 2. The maximum power of variable is 2. Power of variable is 2. And this type of equation has a specific name. It is known as quadratic equation. It's a polynomial also, but this polynomial of degree 2, it has a specific name, quadratic. And since there is a equal sign, so it is an equation also. Now this coefficient of x square is written as a, and coefficient of x is b, and this is a constant. A is a coefficient of x square, b is a coefficient of x, and c is a constant. So these are the coefficients of this. These are the standard alphabets, A, B, and C. Now the next is how we can form an equation, or before forming equation, how we can check whether the given equation is a quadratic or not. So let us take one example. For example, we are having x minus 2. This equation is x minus 2 square plus 1, 2x minus 3. So we'll open this with the help of a minus b whole square. This is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. This is equal to x square minus 4x plus 4 plus 1. It is equal to 2x minus 3. So this is a square, this is minus 2ab, and this is b square and plus 1. That means x square minus 4x plus 5 is equal to 2x minus 3. Now we'll shift these two terms to the left side. That means x square minus 4x plus 5 minus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, because in the standard form this one side is 0. So this becomes x square minus 6x plus 8 is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation because the maximum power is 2. So here a is how much? 1. When there is no coefficient of x square, 1 is always a coefficient. B is equal to minus 6 and c is equal to 8. Factorization. Second is quadratic formula. Let us take one example with the help of which we'll discuss how to solve it by factorization. Let us discuss factorization. Let us take one example. 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. We want to find out the solution, or we want to find out the roots, or we want to find out the value of x of this given equation. It means the same thing. Root or solution means same thing. That is to find the value of x which satisfies this given equation. So if we compare it with the standard form, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 5 and c is equal to 3. Okay. Now to factorize, first of all we have to find the product of a and c. A into c, a is how much? 2. And c is how much? 3. That means 6. Now we have to find out the factors of this 6. What are the factors of 6? Prime factorization. This is 2, 3, 3, 1. So factors of the 6 are 2 and 3. We need to find the factors in such a way that the addition of these two factors should be equal to b. It is minus 5. How I can convert 2 and 3 so that their addition is equal to minus 5. Suppose if I write 2 in the place of 2, if I write minus 2, at the place of 3 I write minus 3. Because when I multiply, minus becomes plus, it is equal to x. Now when I add this, minus 2 plus minus 3, it is equal to minus 5. So these minus 2 and minus 3 are the factors which satisfy the two conditions that their multiplication is equal to a into c and their addition is equal to b. So these are the required factors of this quadratic equation. So what we will do, now I will write 2x square minus, this minus 5x I will write minus 2x and minus 3x. At the place of minus 5x I will write minus 2 and minus 3. This is equal to minus 2x minus 3x and plus c as it is. Okay. Now out of these two terms I will take out whatever is common. 2x is common, x is left inside, minus 1. So 2x is common, 1x is left over here, 2x is taken out and 1 is left in the bracket. When the whole entire term is taken out, that means 1 is always there. From here I will take minus 3 outside x and it will be minus 1. Why it is minus? Because outside sign is minus, so internal sign will change. It is equal to 0. Next step will be, this is common in both these terms. So I will write it outside x minus 1 and then I will put these two in the another bracket is equal to 0. Now we have converted this quadratic equation into linear factors. Linear because the degree of x is 1. Degree of x is 1. That is why these are called linear factors. Now we'll equate this equal to 0 and this equal to 0. When I put x minus 1 is equal to 0, that means x is equal to 1. When I put 2x minus 3 equal to 0, that means 2x is equal to 3. That means x is equal to 3 by 2. So x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 3 by 2. These are the two roots of this quadratic equation. These are the two values of x for this quadratic equation. These are two solutions of this quadratic equation. One and the same thing. So this is how to find the solution. I will repeat the steps. First of all, compare it with the standard equation. You will get value of a, b and c. Second is multiply ac. Third is find the factors of ac. This is ac. These are the factors. Now convert these factors into such a way so that their total, when they are added, it should be equal to B. Product should be equal to AC. This is A into C, and their addition should be equal to B. So you have to convert the given factors, or if there are many factors, you will form the groups so that those groups makes equal to B. This is one example. I want to take another example. Let us take another example so that things becomes clear. Another example is 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is a standard form. Standard form: a is equal to 6, b is equal to minus 1. When there is no coefficient of x, that means 1 is always a coefficient. b is equal to minus 1 and c is equal to minus 2. First step is multiply a with c. A with c, that means 6 into minus 2 is equal to minus 12. Now we have to find the factors of 12. Prime factorization: 2, 6, 2, 3, 3, 1. So that means the prime factors of 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3. But it is a minus 12. So how I can get minus 12 over here? I have to put minus. So this is a one group, this is another group. 4 into 3. Why I have taken 4? Because I want minus 1 over here. Minus 1, b minus 1. So if I not treat it like this, 4 into 3, it is equal to 12. Minus 12 will be minus 4 into 3. I have put the I require minus 12. So I am putting minus with the 4 and 3. Why I am putting with 4 not with 3 is because when I add minus 4 plus 3, it is equal to minus 1, which is equal to b. If I put minus 3 plus 4, it is a multiplication is again a 12, but these are not a required factor because when we add this is equal to 1. I don't want 1, I want minus 1. Therefore, these are my required factor. Minus 4 and 3 are my required factors. Okay. Now I will convert this minus 1 into minus 4 plus 3. So this equation will become 6x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 2. At the place of minus x, I am writing minus 4x plus 3x. Minus 4x plus 3x. Now whatever next step is, I will take out common, whatever is the common. 2 and x is the common. So it will become 3x minus 2. 2 is outside, x is outside, only 2 is left. From here, what is common? Nothing is common. That means 1 is common. 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. This and this is again common. Therefore, this I will write outside. And in another bracket, I will write 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now this equation has been converted into linear factors. Linear factors को 0 के बराबर रखो. 3x minus 2 is equal to 0 or 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. From here, 3x is equal to 2, x is equal to 2 by 3. From here, 2x is equal to minus 1. 2x is equal to minus 1. That means x is equal to minus 1 by 2. So these are the two zeros of this given quadratic equation. Zeros are 2 by 3 and 1 by 2. So this is how we can find the solution, how we can solve the equation, how we can find the value of x. There is another formula for finding another technique for finding the solution. Same equation we will do with another method. This equation is 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. And this method, this technique is called quadratic formula. Quadratic formula. This is also known as Shardacharya Sutra. In Hindi it is called Shardacharya Sutra. So this formula is x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac over 2a. You have to remember this formula. In the previous book this formula was derived, but now in the present book this formula is not there. It has been deleted, but it is very useful in the competitive examinations. So if we compare this equation with the standard form, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, a is equal to 6, b is equal to minus 1 and c is equal to minus 2. Okay, so we'll put these values. X is equal to minus b minus b minus b. B is how much? 1. So I am writing minus 1. This minus is because of this formula, this one, and the value of the b is minus 1. Plus minus under root b square minus 1 square. B is minus 1. B square minus 4 into a. A is how much? 6 into c. It is how much? Minus 2 over 2 into a is how much? 6. This is 2a. 2 into 6. So this minus become plus, plus minus under root. 1 square means 1, minus become plus. 48 plus 48. Okay. Over 12. 2, 6, 12. This is equal to plus minus under root 49 over 12. This is equal to 1 plus minus 7 over 12. Under root of 49 is 7. So that means this is equal to now 1 plus 7 over 12, comma 1 minus 7 over 12. Two values, one value, second value. Now this is 8 by 12. This is minus 6 by 12. Okay. So this is 2 by 3. This is minus 1 by 2. So you have found the same value which you have found earlier. Minus 1 by 2 and 2 by 2, same value. So this is the use of the quadratic formula. Okay. So you have to practice this, then it will become very. Let me take little difficult formula and little difficult equation. Let me take this one. 3x square minus 2 under root 6x plus 2 is equal to 0. how to solve this using the quadratic formula. So standard form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus under root 6, 2 under root 6, minus 2 under root 6, and c is equal to 2. Quadratic formula is minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac over 2a. This is equal to minus b is also minus, so plus 2 under root 6 plus minus under root minus 2 under root 6 square minus 4 into 3 into c is 2 into 2. Okay, so over 2 into 3, a is 3. So this will become 2 under root 6 plus minus under root, this is 4 into 6, 4 into 24. Minus ka square is always plus. 2 square is 4 and 6, and this 6 under root and this power is cancelled. So 6 is left, 4 into 2, 24. Minus, this is 12, 24. This is also 24 over 6. This is equal to 2 under root 6 plus minus 0 over 6. This is 2 under root 6 over 6. And you are getting, when you get only one value, you will write it twice, because quadratic equation always has two roots. So you can write like this. Or next topic, is it nature of roots. How you can find what type of roots the given quadratic equation has. This b square minus 4ac, which we have used earlier, is known as discriminant. Normally denoted by d. Okay. So there are three possibilities. First, when b square minus 4ac is more than 0, it will have real roots. Second condition is, if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, that means it will has repeated roots. Repeated roots means the same value you will write two times. There will be one value, but it will occur two times. Third possibility is, if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, that means it has no real roots. So this is the last topic. I will take one example. For example, suppose we are having equation 3x square minus 4 under root 3x plus 4. Find the nature of the roots. What type of roots it will have. Here a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 4 under root 3, and c is equal to 4. So we'll find discriminant is equal to b square minus 4ac. B square is minus 4 under root 3 square minus 4 into a is 3 into c. So this is 16 into 3, 48. C is 4. So 16 into 3, 48. And minus, it will be plus, because square of minus number is always plus. Minus 48, which is equal to 0. That means b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. That means what is this condition? This condition, repeated roots. It will have repeated roots. So this is all about this. In case you want to know something more about it, so you write a comment. I will discuss definitely. I have discussed most of the things of the 10th level. So what we have discussed so far, let us recall. Quadratic equation, this is a standard form. Maximum power of the variable is 2, that is why it is called quadratic equation. Then how to factorize this, we have discussed factorization technique, and then we have discussed the quadratic formula. Quadratic formula we have discussed. You have to remember this: minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac over 2a, very frequently used in the competitive exams. Put the values and you will always get two roots, either repeated roots or two distinct real roots. Third thing, we have discussed the nature of the roots. Nature of the root we have discussed. The nature we can find out with the help of b square minus 4ac, that is discriminant. Discriminant. If it is more than 0, it will have two real roots. If it is equal to 0, repeated roots. If it is less than 0, no real roots, no roots. So this is all. Wish you all the best.